Okay, we are live. At least that's what my screen says. Welcome to anybody who is here or joining later and watching our video. Thank you for joining. Let me just fix the light so we don't get some glare off my glasses here. There, that's better. A little better, not much better. A little better. You're getting glare from the screen now, from my monitor. Okay. Welcome. We are here up in Northwest Vermont. We got some snow this past week. Not a lot, but enough to make the skiers happy and do some sledding out in the backyard, things like that. And we got a couple of cold nights these last couple of nights, got down to single digits. And we'll be in the 40s tomorrow, Thursday, and part of Friday. I say part of because it's supposed to turn cold again. And there's another storm on the way for Friday. I think Thursday night. So it's going to start as rain and change over to snow sometime. So they're not really clear on the predictions. And I guess if you're in the valleys here, you'll get mostly rain. If you're up in the mountains where we are, you're mostly snow. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. Anyway, so if you haven't been on this channel before and you're new to me, please email me your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping, and your PayPal information. I put that in the chat, and when the bidding's in the chat is done, is make sure you're on live chat, not top chat. Let me think, what else here? I use PayPal, obviously, for shipping. Use pirateship.com for calculating that shipping and getting you the best deal I can get. And let's see, what else? Bidding increments are $1 from 1 to 10, and after that $2. And I don't think there's much else. Hey, Marlene. Thanks. Thank you. Appreciate the comment. See what else here. What else am I gotta say? Hopefully you got a chance to see the preview. Again, I only sample stuff that's in the preview. There's gonna be a lot. There's more than what is in the preview. I try to do a teaser with the preview of some of the nice items and some of the more interesting items. I changed up a little bit this week. I've got one little ephemera lot that I'm throwing in there. I call it ephemera. It's a bunch of photographs. I think some of them are what they call cabinet cards, and a couple of others, things like that. I think somebody in the past has mentioned that they were interested in stuff like that, so I made sure I threw that in there. I did dig through some of the figurines I had. I know one person, they were looking for particular lady figurines, and I didn't come across anything other than I think I've got a bunch of, I've got some Avon stuff, but nothing Royal Dalton. I think it was one of the names that they mentioned, and I forget the other. So, let me think here, what else? I guess that's pretty much it. Like I said, things are going okay here in Vermont. We're a little on the chilly side. And it is in the 20s today, so not too bad. Not typical. This is typical February for us, so nothing too exciting. Let me think, what else? Did I forget anything? I'm looking at my notes here. I don't think so. I did reorganize my room a bit today, so I'm giving myself a little more elbow room to move around, so that'll make it a little easier. Also kept some of the jewelry close at hand in case somebody has a particular request. I literally was going through bins and bins of stuff today, and in part I'm trying to reorganize my room to quit being overflowing into the neighboring bedroom. So trying to keep that one open for guests as a guest room. So let me think here. As long as you hear Marlene, I did dig and find some more pearls, so we'll do that a little bit later. Unless you need to leave early, let me know. Weird in Chicago, going to be 50s. Oh wow, 50s. And then we can, Chicago that happens. I've been in Chicago different times of the year, and boy, I've landed in snowstorms there, and I've landed in the heat. You never know what you're going to get there, I think. But it is definitely called the Windy City. There's no doubt about that. That was one of my most harrowing air landings United was coming into O'Hare with a crosswind and snow. Yeah, when we hit that runway, we did not go straight. Let's put it that way, but we didn't get off. But anyway. Oh yeah, I've heard that. Well, you look at pretty much every major city: Miami, New York, Detroit, San Francisco, even LA. I guess they're having some issues and stuff. Texas, somewhat, but not as bad. Florida is generally pretty good. I know you hear a lot of crime in it, but they got 20 million people. I think Miami's the only city I would probably avoid there. But other than that, yeah, we've got friends that are scattered around different places. Anybody up in the Chicago area? No, can't think of anybody. I had somebody out in Illinois, but I don't think they're near Chicago. But we got friends scattered around pretty much everywhere. I don't know much about the Northwest either, like Seattle, that kind of area. But yeah, this seems to be an ongoing problem. Here in Vermont, we've had some unusual problems as well, which is not typical here. Nothing like the big cities, but we've had some gunplay that we don't typically get. So, Darien, Illinois. Oh, okay. I don't know what it is. It sounds familiar. I don't know where that is. I know that the O'Hare is about 20 miles outside of Chicago, actually. So you only see Chicago because you're flying over it. But yeah. But anyway. Okay, cool. Well, enough chit chat here. We'll get started. I'm going to switch cameras as usual, and we'll start with something a little different. Got a little baseball. This was an Avon piece, actually, believe it or not. It is called Childhood Dreams Porcelain Doll Collection Grand Slammers. I even have the original box. This is from... Take my phone off here. Somebody's texting me during this. Okay. I'll get back to him later. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah. Year. What year was this? Does it say on the box? Oh yeah, 1991. So I even have the original box that came in. Oh, the slugger. And we will start this guy. Let's see here. Oops. What did that do that? Okay. Let me try that again. $6 on that. And my ruler, you can see how tall he is. He's just about 9 inches tall, a little over. Let's see, does it say anything? I know they even has the little pamphlet that comes with them in the box. Probably what it is yep, the little pamphlet here talking about baseball and things like that. So it's cute. So, and I kind of positioned the bat incorrectly, but it does come. It comes loose from the hand when you're packaging it in the box. It doesn't quite fit, so you have to take it out of his hand. But it's not broken. It's just it is, deliberately removable. So, and the hat's on a little crooked right now. And I don't know if that's deliberate or not. I basically just pulled it out of the box and and there it is. So, but I thought, I don't know if there's so baseball season will be here soon. Football season's over. Basketball season, of course, is in full swing. But they'll be sending the pitchers in about a month down to training. Florida. I have family in Florida, but, so they get to see some of the preseason games. But, anyway, well, okay, and I think it's too exciting, so we'll just pass for now. But I wanted to get started with something. So, my computer's doing this again to me today, where I'm trying to type something and it puts the cursor in a completely different place. Okay, I say. Comes out. Oh, you see, it comes in this little stand, obviously. And put him back in his box. All right. I hesitated about showing this next item, but I thought, people do look for these types of things. And I'm going to put it here. I'll bring the camera down. Oh, one of those coffee mugs you see in the diners. I saw this. I think I picked this up at a yard sale, and I thought, people often are looking for this kind of stuff. Maybe they broke one, and you can buy sets of these still. But this is, I think, a vintage one. And it was made in Pennsylvania. Oh, it says China. I take that back. Oh, Allegheny, China. Vitrified. Warren, Pennsylvania. See, China, I always assume it means made in China. So, Allegheny mug. Oh, we'll start this at $6 also. How's that sound? You see, I know people do have these in their cupboards, and they're really rugged. I mean, this there's no staining in this thing at all. It looks like it's never been used. I mean, if they were drinking coffee out of this, it didn't stain it. No chips. The bottom has any dirt that's on there right now. It's just coming up from my own place here. It looks pretty clean on the bottom and in excellent condition. So, and I actually, as I said, when I went and looked these up, they go for quite a bit. It's just for a single one. I was really surprised. But I think that people are selling them as replacements for when they get broken. So, and this particular one is considered vintage. So, I learned a lot when you start doing this kind of thing, all kinds of things. And this is one of the things that surprised me about. I saw this and I said, "Oh, really? They want this kind of money for these things?" Like, okay. So there it is. Okay. Let's see. What do we want to put up next? I think we'll go. This. Okay, we'll pass for now on this. Okay. This came from the state I'm working with, and I found out this little guy is called Brother Juniper. It's me, and these are vintage. These are I guess considered highly collectible. So Brother Juniper, and this is supposed to be obviously comical. What's your average? The guy's holding a bomb, not a bowling ball. And it still has all the original sticker on the bottom. Made in Japan. Syndicated companies, the Shafford by the Shafford Publishers Syndicate by the Shafford. 1958. It says. I assume that's a copyright, not the year this was made. I know this is vintage, but it is numbered. And this has been around a little while. You can see a little bit of staining on there, but figures themselves are in excellent condition. And it looks like the paint is held up well. But cute little thing. And he's got a 8-ball there. I guess somebody's supposed to be I'm assuming bowling, but I thought it was kind of cute. And I said this came from the estate that I've been working with. Excuse me. Brother Juniper, Shafford. And I didn't find this exact one when I looked out there, but I found several of the Brother Juniper figures out there. I did not see this one, so I don't know if it's rare or not. I mean, it's not common, or I think it would have shown up right away. But anyway, I thought it was kind of cute. So, but I say it's in excellent condition. The person that had this in his estate, they took very good care of their things, and everything was wrapped up really nicely when I got the boxes of stuff. So, in fact, I came across. I should have brought them tonight. I forgot, but they're out in the barn. I came across a couple more of the crystal paperweights that I've had in a couple past auctions, and I'll try and bring them for next time if I remember. Okay, well, no interest in Brother Juniper, so we're going to pass on him. And put him aside. We'll start with a pair of earrings. Oh, perfect. There we go. No, these are not sterling. They're silver tone, shepherd's hook, and let me see where that goes on my list. Oh, this is also in the $6. Yeah, the Cassini ones are good. I still have two of the Cassinis. I have the two yellow ones. Nobody seemed to be interested in yellow. The interesting ones were the one that was like an aquamarine, I think it was, and blue. What was the other one? I guess that was it, just aquamarine blue. But yeah, the Cassini, Leggy, or Cassini ones. Yeah, I've got the two yellow ones still. Okay, so these are, I was going to call these large silver tone earrings. And we'll bring them up close here for a minute, and we'll start these. Oops, can't spell. $6. Don't have space in my room. So when I say large, I should give you a measurement, but I don't remember what it is. So they look like they're about an inch and a half across, inch and a quarter. I'll take them up, bring them up close here. As you can see, they've got like a little dark. I think I'll bring my light source over in different spots so the light's that better. There we go. You can see these little dark stones in there. I did not see any markings on the back. Just a shepherd's hook to hold them. But I have, after going through some of the stuff we have in bins of jewelry, I could do a jewelry night that will last for hours. I try to pick out stuff that I think people might be interested in. And I try to pick different styles. But anyway, that's the earrings. Okay. All righty, just trying to keep track of what I'm doing here. Check them off my list. Let's see what next. Let's stick with the jewelry theme here for a second. There it is. Okay. Okay, we'll pass for now on that. Let's set those aside. Just a second. I'm trying to keep things neat. I was getting a little out of control here at one time, and things were just getting tossed aside rather than being put away. Okay. I've got this really gorgeous jewelry box. Let me get the camera up a little higher so you can get a better view. And this thing is about 7 inches that way and 4 inches that way and about 1.25 inches deep. And it's got a little cherub on the top. It has a mirror. It's kind of if you can make out the color on the camera, it's kind of a not purple, but it's like a purple. It's got a mirrored bottom. It looks like there might have been a mirror here at one time. So, but I have seen some of these, but I'm going to call this. I want to say that this is a. I think it's lucite. We'll start this at 10. I'm seeing the reflection from my lights in it. Reflection of the camera. Here's the bottom. Oh, it's interesting now too. Let's just show you the sticker. Let me see if it'll show up. Upside down? That is upside down. So, if you remember, I'm in Vermont, and this says it's handcrafted via Vermont Limited, made in Mexico. And Thomas Cathy collection. Artwork 1993. You know, I don't know if it's glass or not. I don't have a really good way of. It does feel like glass. You know, it could be. It's got that wavy feeling to it, like that they deliberately. It could be glass. You know, I'm not sure. I should have looked it up. There's a way of testing. Let me think. There's a. See if we grab something metallic and just see if it does the clink test. I don't know. Now for me, 7. Okay. You think you're the only one out there right now, Marley? So sure. We'll say going once. I just got to put it in the chat so I have a record of it here. Going twice. Last call. Sold. How many? Or $7. Okay, thank you. You might write that down. A piece of paper. 7. Thank you. All right. Set that aside in the safe spot. So I started typing sold, and apparently it only took the D. I didn't see, just saw that in the chat. That's weird. Okay. Just trying to keep it official here. Okay. I've got, and this was in the preview, so I want to try to make sure I show things that were in the preview as well. This is the Bessie Pease Cutman, I think it's C-U-T-M-A-N-M-A-N-N, figurine collection from the Danbury Mint. This one's called Love is Blind. Let me bring the camera down so it's at the right angle to show you properly. Back it up a little bit. Bring the camera up a little bit. There. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, what was I saying? Her name was again? Bessie Pease Cutman. I'm just going to put Cutman. So I'll tap that whole thing in. Yeah. Starting bid on these, $8. $8 for this. I have 3 different ones, as you saw in the preview. This is the first of them. So if anybody watching the video later and they're interested in this, of course, you can always email me if it hasn't been marked as sold. That's why I try to make sure I put sold in the chat so you know it's been sold if you're not paying attention to the audio and you're only looking at the chat. Yeah, I think I don't remember the year on these. 1993 on that one. That one's probably the same. Oh, I should show the bottom. Right. There's a little bit of sticker residue on there. But underneath that sticker residue, it does say 1993. Right there. The Bessie Pease figurine collection. So, and the name is on there as well. I did not clean these up, so there is some dust on them. For those, if you've been watching me in the past, you know I don't always clean things up. That's why my name is Vintage Dust, and there's a reason. I'm gonna leave the dust; it's free. So, but they're cute and they're really quite detailed figurines. I guess that's dirt on the back. They clean up pretty easy though. Okay. Let's see, what will we do next? Hang on, let me check off that. Okay. I know there was some interest in ephemera, so I'm going to hang on to that a little bit longer because I haven't seen the person in the chat that was interested in the ephemera, so we'll see how it goes here. All right, we're going to pass for now on that, and that's okay. Let's enter. It helps. Okay, so that one set aside because we're going to show it again. Let's see here. Well, I have. We've got another piece of jewelry here. This was in the preview, I think, as well. Flip it around. Here we go. Some of the folks I know that watch here are into farming or farmers, and we're going to call these the tractor earrings. Again, they're rather large earrings. What did I get for these? $6 start. But yeah, so these are also the big loop is about 1.5 inches across, and there's, interestingly enough, when I test this with a magnet, the post, the thing that in front of the post and the tractor are magnetic, but the big loops are not. But there's no markings on them. So I think they're just silver tone, but whatever the base metal is, it's not magnetic, which is interesting. And so, but I thought, well, we'll throw that out there and see if there's any interest on those. Let me pull one off here and put it on my hand, because sometimes it sells better on my hand than it does on that. And see, this is a straightforward post. I'm trying to do this left-handed here, so. Yeah. Okay. Does anybody who sees these later on, again, as I always say, let me know. Just zing me a note. I'll pass for now on these. Okay. Let's go with one of the necklaces, I think. I had these all in the preview, so no surprises here on this one. Okay. So this is a silver chain and it looks like a couple dancing on it. And it is. They're both pieces of marked sterling. So marked 925 chain and pendant. I'll bring it up close here. And pendant. Start this at 15. I know the black doesn't show up well on the camera, except when it's further off like this. I'll give you a length on the chain here as well. It is, looks like 8.5 drop. So what does that make it? 16, 17 inch chain. And it is an interesting chain. I'm trying to get it in my hand here. Apologies for that. I'll show you the piece up close if I can get the focus. There we go. You can see it shows a couple dancing. And you can see the pattern of the chain is actually quite unique. Well, I don't say unique. Maybe it's not unique. Unique to me. I've not seen any of the chains we have that look like this one. It looks like little, get it up here on the camera, little wedge pieces. Let me drape it across my hand instead so it'll be easier to see. Separate it here. There's a little, almost like triangular, small triangular segments on the chain. And again, it's the couple dancing. It's marked on the back, very, very faintly, but it is there. And the chain itself is marked here at the end as well. Clip to show it. There it is. It is marked. I don't know if there'd be any interest in a nice 925 on focus now. Come on. There we go. But there's that one. That was in one of the necklaces that was in the preview. Oh. Okay. Very delicate, not heavy. It's nice, if you're looking for something lightweight, really nice chain. Like I said, it's sterling, and it's in excellent condition, doesn't need any cleaning. Okay, I'll pass for now on that. Guess nobody's into couple dancing or something, I guess that's what it is. Okay. Let's pull that out of the way. And let's go with what did I do with that box? Oh, there it is. This is probably one of the more pricier items tonight. And it's a brand new Kershaw knife, and it's in the box. This is and if you want to look it up, Kershaw, and the model is 1830. So starting out at 20. It is brand new. It says, what does that say there? Size the 1830, something patented. There's another etching. There's an old China. Okay. Something HCR18 MOV. It looks like it was written on there. And on this side is the Kershaw name. Let's see if we get that. There we go. Very, very sharp. That blade is what? About 3 inches long. There's the Kershaw name again here on the clip. If there's any interest in that, be a nice gift for someone maybe, or something to carry as your. Yeah, I always carry a pocket knife. Nothing that's big, but always surprised how often I need it. For simple things like opening a letter to cutting pieces of rope or string, or opening a bag. Especially when you get frustrated with these bags that don't want to open. Anyway, it is the original wrapping it was in. Put it up, right back in its box. Keep it nice and clean. Kershaw. Let's bring a little variety tonight of things, not just jewelry, although I have a lot of jewelry. So I'm trying to break it up a little bit here, but we'll pass for now on the pocket, on the Kershaw knife, and that's all right. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. I think I'll bring it up now. And I don't know if Cassandra's out there or not, but I know she loves her music boxes. And this one is it's a beaut. Where did I put it on my list? There she is. Okay. So it's got this ribbon that was on it. So I'm just going to put it without the ribbon here, but it is one gorgeous little music box. I'm going to have to back it up. It looks like in camera. So it had this ribbon wrapped around it that says "for you." So it must have been a gift to somebody at one time. And I'm not sure if this was part of it as well, but it's there, and I'm leaving it there. So, and it says on the bottom, global art made in Taiwan. And what's nice about music boxes like this is they kind of display themselves. I don't have to turn them around. But I had not seen any flaws on it at all. Looks like an excellent condition. And I thought, oh, I'll put this out here and see if there's any interest in it. Should try to center that up on the screen a little better, I guess. It's got a nice sound. I don't know what movement it is in there, but it's playing, I believe, a classical piece that a ballerina would dance to. And I recognize the piece. I just can't think of the name of it. It'll come to me one of these days. These are the usual. There's the bottom. You can sort of make out, maybe on camera, you can see the sticker there. What I read there, it says Global Art. Like I said, it's really, it's in excellent condition. There's a little bit of sticker residue right there. That's all. Okay. All right. Now let's go move from the ballerina to. Hold off on those, I think. I do have some garnet earrings. I will show. Yeah. They're on a card, so I'm going to leave on the card and just show them. Okay. Oh, did I say Pastel on that? I didn't, did I? Okay. So these have garnet and some other kind of bead on the bottom. I'm going to assume it's sparkly, and let me see if I can get it to show on camera. You can see there's a little bit of sparkle to what that bead is. So we think it might be just glass bead, big glass, but the small red beads are a garnet. I think it's just a stainless steel hook, shepherd's hook. What did I say? Oh, so let me put that down so I can type it in. $6 start on those. It's the same interest. So the length of those, you probably couldn't tell from my hand, but the length of those is about 2 inches from the hook to the bottom of the last bead on the bottom. The last piece of garnet. I see Marlene at 6. And anybody else is interested, it'd be 7. Excuse me. As I mentioned at the beginning, it was very cold, so the wood stove's been cranking away in the house. It's comfortable up here. It's about 70 up here right now, so not bad. But it does cause me to have to drink every once in a while because even with the humidifier and everything, still gets pretty dry. Well, we'll say going once. Going twice. Last call. Sold Merlin for $6. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Set that aside. The other stuff from last week. Get it back in the bag. There we go. Okay. Let's do another one of the Bessie P's Grand. This one's called First Step. Okay. I think I was doing these at $8, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so So this is another of the SAP's Cutman figures, and you can see it right there. This is also from 1993, called First Step. And it's Danbury Mint figurine. It's a Bessie Pease Cutman figurine collection in Danbury Mint, 1993. Called First Step. If there's any interest in that. Excuse me. Like I said in the beginning, I've been busy rearranging the room, packing up some stuff, and stuff I've got either going to be on eBay or is on eBay. I packed it up and stored it out in the barn. If it's not going to be affected by temperature, because, like I said, it's getting very cold for February, and in the summertime, that barn gets a little toasty as well. So extremes. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll pass for now on this guy and this girl, I should say. And her little girl, her little sister, I'm assuming. Cute. A bit of detail on those things. Put that one aside. What? I'm kind of sure. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let's go with this one. This is another one of the necklaces that was in the preview. So let me get this camera up a little higher. Show the whole thing. This is not a sterling necklace. This is a silver tone. And I'll show you the details here in a second. So you know which one I've got here. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remembered your name, Marlene, so it wouldn't be an issue. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, necklace. Camera down a bit. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna call this a single rose necklace. You'll see why. Obviously, it's got a rose in there of some sort. I'm saying it's called. I don't know if it really is a rose or not. We'll start this at, let's say, $7. And there's no marking on the chain. It's just a simple round piece, but it's a nice chain. And there's no marking on the pendant itself. It looks to me like a bottom looks like a rose. Let me back up a bit there so focus is better. That's kind of where it is. That's my hand. Yeah. Back. The length of this chain is, I'm going to guess 16, but it might be more. Again, this looks like an 18-inch chain. So that's the way it hangs. If there's any interest in this nice little chain. That chain shows up well on the, nope, too much glare. I like to show the pattern of the chain when possible. And so, there. You can see it's just not a simple chain. It's got a nice pattern to it. And I know there's different names for these different patterns. I know certain ones like herringbone and that kind of thing, but some of these are unusual or unique. So, okay. Let's see. Oh, yes, I have to show that. Almost forgot that. Just look at my list. What do I do with it? Here it is. Okay, we'll pass one on this. I don't think this was in the preview. In fact, I'm pretty sure it wasn't in the preview. Oops. I just had my hand. It's, okay, so let's pull this aside. So, there. Any Clint Eastwood fans out there? Do you remember the movie for Unforgiven? I've seen the movie at least once. Well, apparently they were giving away commemorative pins. So, where did I write that one down? There it is. Okay. Promotional pin for the movie, and I'm surprised. I looked out there. They're out there. We'll set this at $8. Typically, if I do try to go out and comp something, I try to go for around 50%. Not always, but try to go around 50% so that when you include shipping, you still have some room if you're a reseller. If not, at least you're not paying full price. So let's show the thing here. So Clint Eastwood, Unforgiven. And it's a straight pin on the back. There is a marking there. I don't remember what it says. Let's see if we can pick it up on camera. Not clearly. Probably something about the studio, I'm betting. Let me get my loop out here. I'll tell you what it says. Yeah, Warner Brothers, 1993. Copyright 1993. That's what it says in the back. So, right there in that. Under my thumb here, I should say. It says Warner Brothers 1993. Okay. Yeah, I know who his partner is too. She's a good actress too. Starts with a K. Sedgwick, his last name. Her last name is, I think, Kyra. Is it Kyra Sedgwick? I think. I just saw him in something recently. I don't know what it was. Some news item. I think I don't know if he's still directing or not, but he's still out there. The mayor, well, previous, I should say, the mayor. He was the mayor for a while. I think he's still with Kyra Sedgwick. I'm not sure about that, but anyway, okay. Like I say, there are people who are fans out there and collect this kind of stuff, so we'll pass from now on that, and that's okay. Put that out of the way. Spent too much time on it. It was just an interesting, I thought, interesting piece that's okay. Let's do. anybody into? Let's see, I have some Leah Sophia. Would anybody be interested in Leah Sophia? I have. Let me get it out. Matching set. Of earrings and a necklace. Earrings display here so you can see them. Very delicate little earrings with come on. My fingers are, okay, so there, the camera got bumped. I'll show you the earrings first. That gonna show all right? No, that doesn't show well against that dark, does it? And let me get the necklace on board. Okay, I think the earrings will show better in my hand than on that. So there's the focus. Now focus. There we go. It's a nice little purple color to it. I don't think it's a stone. I think it's either glass. I think it's glass. But shepherd's hook. It's got a nice. And this is called. Oh, what was the name of this? Pixie dust. Pixie dust. From Leah Sophia. And then there's the necklace. And this is the matching necklace that goes with it. Focus now. Really doesn't want to focus, does it? Let's see if we can get a little closer. That helps. There we go. And that, yes, it is a dainty set. What did she say she wanted for this? It started at 10, I guess. What they call what this thing this again was pixie dust. Yeah, pixie dust. Put that up there, and I'll show you the, Leah Sophia. This tag is right there. Little focus. I guess it's focusing my finger, not on the piece. Hang on, let me just reposition my hand here. There you go. There's Sophia, there's the clasp, silver tone. There were no markings on it. You can see it's got the same little iridescent beads and silver tone, almost like the liquid silver type pieces that you see on I've got a liquid silver bracelet, for example. Oh, and the bottom of this has got a bottom into focus here. So it looks like that on the bottom of the necklace. Not long. It's 14-inch, looks like. Focus now, focus. There we go. But, yeah, I don't have the box it came in, unfortunately. I wish I did. But matching earrings and necklace. Oh, white paper helps. Yeah. I've got actually a white board that I should be using for that. I've got 3 or 4 of the blackboards, and I preset some of these things on the boards. So, and I realized I should have switched this one over to the whiteboard. Well, green cat's eye jewelry. Ooh. I'll ask the wife when I get a chance. Cat's eye. I'm trying to think. We just went through. I just gave her 4 bins to go through tonight while I'm here doing this, to go through and just kind of sort it out. Like I said, we've got stuff that goes back over 30 years ago, before 2000, let's put it that way. When we did the jewelry circuit, the craft show circuit, here in Vermont. But I'll think about that. Only green. Yeah, well, that'd be easy for my wife because she's her name is, my nickname for her is Kat. Her name's Catherine, and she has green eyes, so easy to remember. Easy to remember. But she might remember that. Okay, let's pass on that. On the Leia Sophia, and that's okay. Boom. Bag goes up. Okay, oops. I won't lose that. You told me what it is. All right. We'll do the last but not least little figurine from Bessie here. And bring the camera down. And this is a Little Mother, I think they call this one. So, and we'll set this one at 8. So, again, see there's the name on there, Bessie Pease Cutman. Again, I apologize for the dirt, but I just didn't have. And there's the name on the bottom. Again, this is from 1993 also. Yep. It's called Little Mother from the Bessie Pease Cutman collection. And you can see she's sewing something. Oh, the little one sits on the floor. In really good condition over in the dirt. But these are cute, and I thought it'd be worth putting up there. Okay. Just going through my list here, making sure I didn't forget something. Oops. Sweet. That's right. Okay. We'll pass for now on this. Going through my list quickly tonight. Just means I'll go downstairs and we'll work on our jigsaw puzzle afterwards. It's one of our winter things to do. Okay. Like I said, I have a whiteboard. That's sort of white. Off white, I wouldn't call it. But this is a gold tone chain with a little rhinestone, 3 rhinestones in the bottom. So oh boy. What did I say? I'll start this one at $8. I guess it is. Excuse me. And we'll bring it up close here in my hand, and you're going to see the clasp. It's I think it says. Actually, this one does have some writing on it. Yeah, it says Korea on it. Right there. On the chain. And it's, if you see the chain, what type of chain it is, the weave of it. And the pendant. Pendant doesn't have any markings on it that I could find. It's sparkly. And I'm gonna guess this is a 16 to 18 again. Looks like 16 inch chain on this. Oh, backwards. Let's try that again. Yeah. So it is Mott Korea, where they're made. And I'm not sure what else to say about it. Let me see, you can, on the whiteboard, it actually comes up pretty good when you get up close. It's not too bad. And you can see the weave of the chain. Okay. Okay, we'll pass for now on this one. And move on. We have some earrings I'm going to show next. I think they'll show better on the display board here. Wait a second. Oh boy. Where is that now? Okay, so these are, bring the camera down. These are, I guess you would call them faux pearl, black pearl, white pearl. Come on, focus. Oh my, really struggling to focus. Let me see, do I have a scrap of paper? See if it shows better with the white background. Yeah, there we go. So it's a little faux pearl. Hi, Nora. Oh, you're new. I think you're new to me, so that's good. Thank you for joining us. My emails are on the screen. If you would, if you do purchase something, be sure you email me your information, your shipping address, your PayPal information, your real name. Oh, obviously your real name's already there. But it's $1 increments up to $10 and $2 after that. So, okay. So I'll call this the faux pearl earrings. We'll start these at $4. So, if there's any interest, they're just a standard shepherd hook with a little plastic piece on the hook to keep it from popping out. Nothing unusual about them. There's the standard shepherd's hook, as you can see. Okay, and you can tell from my fingers, the size of the earring. Drop piece. But, okay. And then I have another set of. I'm going to fix this here so they don't wobble around so much. Okay, well, we'll pass for now on that. And we'll jump into the next set of earrings that I was going to show. Stay put here. Stay here. I'm just going to leave them right on the card they're on. These little fashion jewelry things is silver, flake pearl, and then like a rhinestone. And we'll do these for $4. If there's any interest. Yeah, fun stuff. Nora, of course, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And I think because I brought up everything I do, PayPal, and I do pirate ship for shipping, and I try to invoice within a day or so. Although I have to apologize, I didn't get all my invoicing done last week. We had a bit of a medical emergency, so it's sort of under control now. Okay. I'm not going to dwell on these too long. If there's nobody interested, we'll pass for now on these and jump to something else. Okay. Let's see here. You know, maybe it's a good time for the ephemeral lot. I have to bring the camera up so I can show all this because there's a lot to show. So some of these are what they call cabinet cards, and I'm not even sure where to start on this, to be honest. I think I'll start at, okay. We're up in Northwest Vermont, Nora. Not too far from Burlington, the city of Burlington. I can see Mount Mansfield from my front yard, and if that's any indication. And I can, it takes me about half an hour to get into Burlington. So, and to the lake. So that's where we are. I'm in the mountains. And when the weatherman says more, when it's snowing and they say more in the mountains, that's me. So, okay, ephemera. Pictures. We'll start this at $10. So, okay. So I'm going to go through each of these, and I'm just going to stack them up here. So there's the first. Try and keep it from glaring here as much as I can. And if they have anything on the back, I'll show you the back as well. There's some really cute pictures here. These are definitely, they're all black and white. There we go. That one didn't have any writing, I believe. No. Neither does this one. This one's got a bit of a tear in the corner, but I'm going to include it anyway. The corner got torn. But it's not infecting the baby that's in the picture. So there's another cabinet card. Cute little girl with long curly hair. And that one says, well, that must be the photographer. P down the bottom here. Looks like it says maybe plant, something like that. Again, no writing on the back of that one. Change it up there. See if that gets rid of some of the glare. Another cabinet card. And this one is Chandler, St. Albans, Vermont. Is a photographer, obviously, not the baby. And I know people do collect these, but none of these have anything written on that I knew of. This one was wrapped in plastic for some reason. I didn't take it out of the plastic. Quite the expression. I think somebody had mentioned a while back that they were interested in ephemera. So if they are watching my video later and they're interested in this, it is starting at 10 for all of the pictures. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to about $1 a piece. If any interest. I was surprised. I mean, I watch other auctions, of course, like many people, and I'm surprised that there are a lot of people that buy these and or collect them, or I don't know what they do with them, but they buy them, and so I can't come across these, and but I'd throw them out there and see if there's anybody interested. This is not any of my family, so. My wife is in the scrapbooking though, so I know the pictures we have. Okay. Well, I'll pass for now on the pictures, and let's go back to some jewelry. This was in the preview, so I'll bring it up. And I may pick that. I'll switch that to the whiteboard. See if that helps. Hang on a second. This is on an incredibly long chain. I think this is I want to see 26-inch chain. So let me see if we can get this to on board. I'm just going to put it back in the original blackboard. This has what my wife calls a cartouche on it. This is so long, I'm going to have to hold it on the board because it won't hook on the board anywhere in the back. But this is a sterling silver piece on the bottom, the cartouche, on a sterling silver, a very long sterling silver chain, which I think you can make out the detail. It's a very delicate little chain, not a really, my finger in there for reference. You can see it's a very delicate little chain. I know I'm going to misspell this. Pendant. Oh, let me get this right here. Hang on. A 925 cartouche pendant and chain. And we'll start this at $15. Now, we have the end close here. So, I do it with my hand because I know sometimes it's easier that way. Here's the back of the cartouche. And you can sort of see the marking there on the bottom, 925 mark on the bottom of it. There's the front of it. See if we can get that glare away. There we go. Oh, there we go. That's nice. Get rid of that glare. And I guess you can see the chain, very delicate little chain. And that is marked also with the clasp up here. There's the clasp there. Any interest in that piece? Let me see here. What is next? Just looking at my list here. Give me a second. It's not that. So I got some vortex. Okay. Cross that off my list. Okay. Can I show this now? Because I have it. Okay, we'll pass for now on this piece, and we will go to an Avon piece, sort of. And I say sort of, it's not jewelry. It's a little dog. Now we get some better light on that. Oh, there we go. So it won't glare so much. So, so this is an Avon perfume bottle. And we'll start this at $6. I believe this is vintage. Let's get that up there for you. It still smells of perfume when I did not try to pour it out. I just, come on, stay still here. Hands. Keep out of reach of children. Avon Sonnet Cologne, 1.5 ounces. It still smells of perfume when I open it. So this is, you know, how it works. It's got that. So you can turn the dog's head to unscrew it. And it's in perfect condition. Any interest in anybody out there in Avon perfume bottle collector? I have a lot of Avon perfume bottles, actually. I shouldn't say bottles, containers, because I have some that are the cars, and those are pretty cool. I'd have to take those out though. Avon. I didn't date this. I should have looked at it to see what it was. What's the date this was when it came out. I never, the Sonnet perfume, I guess. Okay. Alrighty. Just setting up the next one here. Okay, we'll pass for now on that. 9:25, according to me, here my time. All right, I've got this faux pearl necklace that is vintage. Let me bring the camera a little better here. And we'll talk about this in a second. It is, what was the name of this again? Hang on, there's a tag on it, believe it or not. Just can't remember the name of it. Something Lady. Lotus Lady. There it is. Lotus Lady faux pearl necklace. We'll start this at $10. This is vintage. Definitely a vintage piece. As you can see from the type of label it's got on it. I'll even show you what the original price was. The original price was $7.50 back in the day. And there's the clasp. It's those kind of squeeze apart, like so. Focus. There we go. And there's some discoloration, I think, in the pearls, so just from age, but in full pearls. So it's what they call graduated. It starts small, goes to the larger ones at the bottom. I don't know if I'd be better against the white. Try it against the white board. Hang on, let's see if that makes a difference for you. Guess so. Hope so. It goes on straight. I think it's not long. I think it's like 16-inch. Let me see here. Yep, 16. Looks like a 16-inch necklace. If there's any interest. I see Marlene at 10. Thank you. Like I said, there was some discoloration there. I think I'm not sure if it's just of the age or whatever, but make sure you're aware of it. So I know with real pearls that you even get color discoloration and stuff, but they typically try to match them in the high end stuff so that they all look similar. But all right, we'll say going once, going twice. Excuse me. Last call. Sold. Thank you, Marlene. I'll put that in the other pile of stuff here. No, actually, I'll bag that separately. And get that down so I lose track of it. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, I'm going to switch again from jewelry to something a little different. We had one music box earlier, and I got one more here. Start this one at 12. It's in excellent condition. No damage whatsoever. What's nice about this one is it has an on-off switch, so you wind it up and you can turn it on and off. So, which is really nice. You know, when you're saying, "Oh, hey, you got to hear my music box," and then it goes on and on and on because you wound it. And but anyway, this thing's about just under 7 inches in height, probably about 6 inches across.
at its widest. And again, a little bit of dust on there, but in excellent condition. Let's see, with the on-off switch, which is kind of convenient. Thanks. Yeah, this, I think I try to be fair with my prices. I think this is a good deal. But yeah, we have a town just north of us. It's called Swanton, Swanton, and pardon my New England accent when I pronounce it. But they have a pond with swans in it. I don't know the complete story. I've heard it many, many years ago, and I don't remember it anymore. But yeah, they are. I don't think they're. I don't know if they're tamed, but they're fenced off, so you can't approach them anyway. And if swans are anything like geese, they can be a nasty. They can be a pretty rough animal. They're good. I guess I know geese are good guard birds. Neighbors up the road that have geese, and their dog had gotten loose, and we brought their dog back, and the geese started attacking the car. It was the funniest thing, but yeah, cute though. Okay, well, let's pass for now on the geese. I mean, yeah, on the swans. And that's okay. I say that's the two music boxes I plan to show tonight. Let's put this there. And, oh yeah, we showed this already. Cross it up my list here. Okay, I have a charm bracelet that is all. This is probably. Let's see, the things I'm showing tonight. This is probably the most silver of any of them, because pretty much all of these charms are sterling. I think there's one. There may be one that's not. Though I can't recall. I'm just trying to get this. I've got an inventory tag hanging off. I'm trying to get it off of there so it doesn't. Oh yeah. It's wrapped around one of the pieces here. Okay. What did I do? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to show this thing. It is in length. Let me see if I can get the length right. Looks like it's about 7-inch. And it is a very busy little charm bracelet. So let me just lay it out here in front of you, and I'll give you some more detail here in a minute. And this is I got to go with $30 with this. This is a lot of silver in this. So you got when it says mother, and everything's marked clearly, but it is marked right there right at the top. This one says Holy Bible, again marked at the top. This is a little tiny book that actually opens. And there is some writing in there. Don't ask me to read it. And the next charm is Niagara Falls. Again, marked on the back. I hope I'm showing on the camera well. I can't look at the camera with my screen. And then this one looks like a globe of sorts. And then this one here is a pair of scissors. and spool. This one is I don't know, just marked sterling. I guess it's supposed to be. I don't know, it's supposed to be some kind of. I suspect some kind of location. This one says something RRA, I think. Again, marked on the back. This one is a clamshell, an accordion, a note. I'm going the wrong direction here. Note. Accordion. Oh, may God bless you. In heart. And then a little cross there. I did not see if the chain itself is marked as sterling. I can't say that it is. There isn't. But that's an awful lot of silver charms. If there's anybody interested in those. Let's see if I can get that to latch here, and I can show it better where it properly latched. They're all marked. I gotta say, this thing gets some heft to it. I'm gonna get my scale here, give you an idea. Oh. Okay. It's like 36.8 grams. So pretty hefty. If there's any interest in silver, I know there's some people out there like to buy things just because they're silver. And there it is. Okay. I didn't count, but let me see how many there are. One, let me see if I can count without losing track here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14? I think I counted 14 charms on there. Great. Just smudged my glasses. Okay. Well, no interest in the silvers. That's all right. I have coins too, if anybody's interested in coins. I don't have any tonight, but I do have them. Okay. I have. Marlene, I was thinking of you when I dug some of this out. So I have another pearl necklace. Let's bring my phone. Yep. Bring it up a little bit more. There. This, I believe, is also just costume pearl necklace. No name on it that I could find. It's got gold tone little beads in between. When I check them, they don't. I don't think they're real. I mean, if you're getting a real pearl necklace, you're getting a bargain because this would be way more than what I'm going to ask for it. So I'm gonna call it faux pearl necklace with gold tone trim. Oops, I hit the caps lock. Hang on. Gold tone. Oh yeah, you did it again. Gold tone trim. We'll start this at $8. Let's say. Let me show you the clasp. I said there's no markings on it. There is a tag. You can see there's a little tag on there, but it's not marked. It's a little gold colored tag. Like if there was anything that was to be printed, usually on it's right usually on that. This is from the construction. I would say is vintage. I'm looking at the types of connection right here at the end. It's not a loop. It's not a. It's a bent over. It's flat. So, but this is pretty good quality workmanship on it, I would say. Oh, the length on it is 16. Looks like a little 16-inch pearl. If there's any interest in that. Oh yeah. Get this one sewed next. Excuse me. Okay, we'll pass for now on that. And one more item here. We have this gold tone herringbone necklace. We'll start this at $4. If there's any interest. And then we have, last but not least, we'll have one more item here, and then we'll probably call it a night. We have a liquid silver bracelet. I'll just leave that white background there, so it'll be with this. It's called liquid silver, the bracelet, the little tubes of liquid silver. And it's got that type of clasp where it just unscrews. It needs to be cleaned a little bit tarnish. It has that decoration on it. Some kind of dark colored, maybe a stone bead. It's called maybe stone. I would say that bracelet looks like it's about an 8-inch bracelet. And we'll start that at, I think that was $4 also. Yeah. If it's any interest. And I'm going to call it a night. It's getting quiet out there in the chat. I think I've shown everything that was in the preview, maybe, and then some, of course. Okay. I did have a few other silver necklaces if was any interest. I had this other 925 one with a simple rhinestone on it. I think it's a very delicate little chain. And that's our little rhinestone sitting in there. Straighten it a little bit here. Yeah. If there was any interest in that, let me think here. What did I do with that? My list here. I don't have it. Oh yeah, that's a $12 start. There was a 925 necklace and pendant for $12. And like I said, I'm gonna call that. Gonna call this quickly because I don't see anybody out there. And I just want to make sure I got through most of what I had in the preview, all of what I had in the preview. Oh, I didn't do the rings or the keychain. But once there's somebody out there that's interested in the rings, I will show them just for the video, purpose of the video. I'll let you know on that. And I do have 2 rings. Don't know much about them. They're not marked. This has got this gold tone, and then they're both size 8s, I believe. So, but I'm putting them in there just in the video for chat purposes, but I'm not actually gonna, unless somebody pipes up and says something or maybe contacts me later, we can talk. But meanwhile, I'm going to switch cameras back to me and say, hey, thank you all that watched the video or all that participated tonight. Appreciate you. And I hope you have a great remainder of your evening or day, depending on when you're watching this video, if you're watching it later. And if there's something you saw that you're interested in that you missed and you go watch the video later, of course, my email's on the screen. And we use PayPal. And if you're new, make sure you send me your information if you are interested in buying something. I'm going to keep sticking for Tuesdays at 8 o'clock. So hopefully I'll be here again next week in the evening. That's 8 o'clock Eastern time. And we will bring some more jewelry, I'm sure. Like I said, I have plenty of jewelry. And if you have any particular requests, let me know. I did bring some ephemera tonight because I know there was a request for some ephemera, I think, in the past. I've requests for fishing lures, and I have fishing lures. I have DVD movies. I have CDs. I have LP, vinyl albums. I have 78s. I have comic books, and I have, my goodness, what else? Besides the usual figurines and things like that, some nice dishware, and I have some Francesca ware, I think I call it. Am I saying that right? I have a whole box of it right behind me. I have depression glass. I have more music boxes and some Christmas, a ton of Christmas stuff. Of course, I always have a ton of Christmas stuff. And if there's anything in particular you collect, let me know. I'm more than happy to try to accommodate or keep my eyes open for something. We don't have a lot here in Vermont to shop for. We have only 2 Goodwill shops, and we have a couple of thrift shops. So I do keep my eyes open. I mean, yard sale season is Not now, not in the winter, unless somebody's has a heated garage and they're letting people in. That's gonna be pretty much it. But yeah, that's where it is. Well, as I mentioned often in the videos, we had a jewelry business for years, so I've got bins of stuff that we trying to show. Don't want to overwhelm, but put a lot of stuff out there every week and show you some stuff. And sometimes I'll bring out the same item maybe once or twice because it may be somebody who was interested in that particular style, something I mentioned it or whatever. So, but anyway. Thank you all for participating. Thank you for the purchases, those who made purchases, and we wish you all a good night. Thanks again.